There's some age-old questions that we will seemingly never get a definitive answer to. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Who let the dogs out? Where does your wife want to go out for dinner? These are just a few of the questions that mankind has never been able to put to rest. But in today's video, I will attempt to do the unimaginable and answer a legendary open-ended mystery. And this complicated question that has plagued humanity and avoided answering for decades is if The Nightmare Before Christmas is indeed a Christmas movie or is actually a Halloween film. Now, last year I made a video about why Die Hard is not only a Christmas film, but the greatest Christmas film of all time, and essentially my reasoning boiled down to the fact that it captures the heart of what Christmas is all about. John McClane's entire journey, regardless of how action-packed and bloody it is a journey to reunite with his family for the holiday season. And by the end, he comes to realize he needs to embrace, prioritize, and cherish his family, because they are what will truly bring joy to his life. This is all a long way of saying that when it comes to classifying if a movie belongs to a particular holiday, what I care about most is if the heart and message of the film aligns with the holiday. So our titular character being a skeleton, and A Nightmare Before Christmas just being very Halloween-coded in terms of the visual side of things, will impact my final ruling very little. Now, this entire film is really Jack's journey to understanding what the Christmas spirit is, because when Jack discovers doors to other holiday-themed towns, he is perplexed by Christmas Town and wants to understand what this holiday is all about. But he makes the mistake of assuming that the physical attributes of Christmas are what define the holiday. And only through almost ruining Christmas does Jack finally grasp the true meaning of the occasion. It's about spreading joy, giving to others, and quality time with the ones you love. But simply learning the true meaning of Christmas doesn't necessarily make this a Christmas movie. One could argue that because Jack only comes to this revelation at the end of the film, that the Christmas spirit was absent from the majority of the movie. And there is some validity to this. But I think we first need to assess what the overall message the film is trying to give us is. What's the overall point, if you will? And in my personal analysis, I think the movie is trying to tell us to keep our minds open to new possibilities, but to also remain true to ourselves, because things are not always as simple as black and white. There is always going to be some gray areas, and understanding that we won't be able to understand everything is important. Jack felt a deep desire for change, but rather than opening his mind to the possibility of Christmas, a new holiday with different traditions, he simply tried to Halloweenify Christmas. But in the end, he realized that what he really wanted to change was his deep-seated feeling of loneliness, which he ultimately does by confessing his feelings for Sally. Now, does this message fit into the meaning of Christmas? I mean, kind of. Jack does realize that true joy will partially be fueled by quality time with the people he loves, but the whole discovery and desiring new change aspect of the message doesn't fully fit into Christmas in my opinion. But does this mean that A Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween film then? Well, before we determine that, we have to answer another question. What is the true meaning of Halloween? And in my humble opinion, I think Halloween is a performative holiday, but in a good way. Halloween is all about getting to dress up as someone or something you really like, and just for a day you get to have fun essentially performing. Whether it be as a hero, a monster, a mythical beast, the possibilities are endless. And when you think about it, Jack is kind of seeking to perform something different. He's been singing the same tune for a really long time and wants something new to do. So in this way, Jack attempts to be Santa and perform what he thinks Christmas should be. And this aspect of the film does align with the Halloween spirit in my opinion, but the whole keeping your mind open to new possibilities part of the film's message isn't really a perfect match with the Halloween spirit. And this is why the question has been unanswerable for so long. It's not a perfect fit for either holiday, but could work for both in certain ways. But I think you probably came to this video for a definitive answer, and to be fair, I did promise to put an end to this unanswered mystery at the start of the video. So with my feet to the fire, I, Screened Stories, have come to the ultimate decision that A Nightmare Before Christmas is a Thanksgiving movie. Now, stay with me here. Thanksgiving, or at least the mythical version we were told about as kids, was all about being thankful for what you have, and started in the spirit of discovery and sharing cultures. And is this not pretty perfectly aligned with the message of A Nightmare Before Christmas? Jack wants to explore another holiday-themed town, another culture if you will, and in the end he learns to be thankful for what has been in front of him all along, and receives some Christmas spirit. Think of Jack and Halloween Town as the Pilgrims, and Christmas Town and Santa Claus as the Native Americans. They come together and share their cultures in a way, if you really think about it. So yes, A Nightmare Before Christmas is actually a Thanksgiving movie. And this just makes logical sense as well, because Thanksgiving is pretty smack dab right in the middle of both Halloween and Christmas. It seems we hadn't been able to answer the question because we were looking in the wrong places all along. Almost kind of like Jack in the film itself. Well, if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this exploration into what kind of movie A Nightmare Before Christmas really is. And please let me know in the comments, have I convinced you that it's a Thanksgiving film? Or do you still think it belongs to Halloween or Christmas? Please feel free to drop a like or subscribe for more screen stories. Until next time, peace.